The law of God is heavy in its requirements for humanity, and none of us can keep it all in its entirety perfectly. The result of that, God says, is judgment, it's condemnation. As law breakers, that is what we deserve. Yet, Romans chapter 8, verse 3 says this: God has done what the law, weakened by the flesh, could not do. By sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin, he condemned sin in the flesh. God the Father sends his Son. Jesus comes and puts on flesh. God comes incarnate, puts on flesh in the likeness of sinful flesh, yet without sin. And as he comes, he dies, and he is condemned. His body is condemned. His body is judged. For his sin? No. He was the sinless, perfect one. It was for our sin that he was condemned in the flesh, meaning that we could then be the ones who are called not guilty. We could be the ones who Paul says, remember in verse 1, that we are now under no condemnation because our condemnation has been taken by Jesus in his body on the cross. The law could never do that. The law could never give us that kind of freedom and liberty. It just hung as a heavy weight over us, constantly reminding us that we are guilty, that we are condemned, that we are deserving of judgment. But God, coming in the flesh, taking on our sin, has brought us liberation, and now pronounces over us, boldly and loudly, there is no condemnation.